Okay, the Redevelopment Agency, good morning, everybody, and thank you, Tech. The Redevelopment Agency meeting of July 19th, 2017 is called to order. This meeting, thank you very much. This meeting has been properly noticed and posted in compliance with the open meeting law. These proceedings are being video recorded as well as presented live on KCLV Cable Channel 2 and are closed captioned for hearing impaired viewers. Please note customers of CenturyLink and Cox Communication may view this program in high definition on channel 1002, the council meeting, as well as all other KCLV programming may be viewed on the internet at www.kclv.tv/live. The proceedings will be rebroadcast KCLV Channel 2 on the web the Wednesday of the meeting at 8 p.m., also on Friday 4 a.m., Saturday 7 p.m., Sunday at 7 a.m., and the following Monday at 5 p.m. This building is protected by state-of-the-art fire detection and Lord, I guess I've been away too long. I haven't been away at all. Suppression sprinkler systems. If alarms should activate during today's meeting, please evacuate using the exits at the back of the chambers, out to the mezzanine, proceed out the double doors to the terrace and down the back staircase. For anyone who has difficulty with stairs, please check with a marshal or a fire official for assistance. Once outside, assemble on the northeast corner across the street from City Hall at Lewis and First. Employees wearing safety vests or our city marshals will inform you when it is safe to re-enter the building. For public comment related to items on the agenda, citizen participation, and public hearing items, we have available a speaker card which you may complete and submit to the city clerk. Cards are available online in the clerk's office or at the rear of these chambers. If you do not submit a card, it does not prevent you from speaking under public comment, citizen participation, or specified public hearing items. If anyone's present today who has need for hearing impaired equipment, please come forward and see our city clerk staff. If you parked in the parking garage across the street, please be sure to have your ticket validated by our security officers when exiting. We will move on to agenda item 3. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be limited to matters on the agenda for action. The amount of time any single speaker is allowed may be limited. All comments made will be cross-referenced to those specific items. If anyone submitted a speaker card who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda, please come to the podium and state your name for the record. We'll set the time at 1 minute. Hearing and seeing no one, we will move on to agenda item 4. For possible action to approve the final minutes by reference of the regular Redevelopment Agency meeting of May 17, 2017. Councilwoman Tarkanian, may I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Move to approve the minutes.
Thank you. There's a motion. Please vote and please post.
I'm not on my page. Can you help me get on my page?
Terrible.
No, you're right on the job now. Oh, sorry, you were on the phone.
Did you do? Who are
I
we missing?
moved to approve. Oh, here it is. Okay. Thanks.
Motion carries. Agenda item 5. RA 5-2017, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Commercial Visual Improvement Program CVIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Lucky Sunday owner located at 1121 South Main to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of the CVIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $25,000 RDA Special Revenue Fund, Redevelopment Area 1, that's Ward 3 with Councilman Coffin. Note this is related to Council Item 75 R33 2017. And I believe Mr. Arndt, good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Mayor, members of City Council and Redevelopment Agency Board. For the record, Bill Arndt, Director, Economic and Urban Development. This is part of our VIP, or Visual Improvement Program, and I'm delighted to introduce a new business to downtown Las Vegas in Ward 3 by the name of Lucky Sunday. And our business owner is here with us and will be speaking momentarily. This is for renovating a property at 1121 South Main Street. It's a building approximately 2,300 square feet with one level and seating capacity for 175. The business owner is converting a vacant auto garage into a tavern limited business located in the 18B Las Vegas Arts District. The building is currently in disrepair. There's no exterior lighting or signage. There's graffiti on the building. The existing fence is broken, which encourages vandalism. And our business owner will be making significant improvements, including painting, repair, graffiti removal, outdoor lighting, a new security system, new signage, as well as city code and ADA compliance. The business is seeking a VIP reimbursement grant of $25,000, is investing over $137,000 into the exterior, and in addition is spending an additional $234,000 in the interior of the building. The business will create 20 full-time and 15 part-time jobs and really help to really alleviate this area. So with that, I'd like to let our business owner introduce themselves and tell a little bit more about the business and when they'll be open for business.
Thank you.
All right. Hi, I'm Alan Katz of Lucky Sunday. This is my partner, Danielle Crouch.
And your name, ma'am? I'm sorry, I didn't
My
get
name
it.
is Danielle Crouch.
How are you? Nice to see you. So tell us a little bit about your project.
Well, Jammyland is a cocktail bar and reggae kitchen. I know it's kind of a funny name. It's named after our favorite record store from where I'm from, back home in New York. Jammyland was a worldwide authority on reggae music and a recording studio that hosted luminaries within the genre from all over the world. But what really resonated with us about Jammyland was their sense of hospitality. When the record shop and the recording studio were claimed by gentrification, ourselves and our chef, we all vowed to keep its spirit burning bright by opening a cocktail bar showcasing the wonderful versatility of Caribbean rum and a kitchen that explores the roots of Jamaican cuisine. It's the world's only indigenously global cuisine, where there's English, French, Southeast Asian, Chinese, Spanish, Jewish, and African influences, all, I know, right? It's
All in one dish?
all in one style of cooking.
And it's called what? What kind of cooking?
Jamaican.
Oh, well, Jamaican, we know. Okay,
Yeah, but this is going to be unique.
wonderful. Anything you'd like to add, ma'am?
I don't know what to add.
It looks beautiful. Who
She's so excited to be here.
Who did the design?
Rob Gertison, Make Studios.
Beautiful. Any comments, questions, Councilman?
Mayor, if I could just ask the business, we do have a listening audience as well as our audience here in person. Maybe for our listening audience, let everyone know when you're going to be open for business.
We seek to be open by the end of the summer. We're in the finishing stages of construction. We just started artwork. We're really excited to be working with literally our favorite artist, Jim Mahfood from Los Angeles. He's been a renowned comic artist for over 25 years. He's done art for Colt 45, for Nissan. He did a art series of beauty products for Bedhead, and he's also a real enthusiast of the style of music that we're going to be playing. So we've collaborated on visually telling the story of 50 years of Jamaican music, from mento and ska to rocksteady to jungle, and it's really neat. We've taken all these characters and luminaries, and via his inimitable style, which is kind of like Ralph Steadman meets 80s graffiti, we've started muraling the interior and exterior. The first mural, we did the first half this weekend. It's 25 by 19, and it is kaleidoscopically beautiful. I invite everyone to drive by and check it out.
And your hours are going to be, and how many days of the week, or is there a day of the week you might be
Initially,
closed?
we're going to be open evenings, 6 days. Once we get our footing and our production cycle going, we'll be open 7 days, and then we will extend into weekend brunches. Chris Murray, the godfather of acoustic reggae, is a friend of ours that's played our venues before, and he'll be coming out every Sunday or every other Sunday to do what he does best.
And so your outdoor area here that shows the patio, will music be out there as well?
Yes,
And of course, at the right decimal level or below?
absolutely.
Don't
we're
wanna
kind of a
blow it
mellow
up for you.
enterprise.
Well, it sounds wonderful. We're very excited about it. And what puts the curfew on the top end of, what time did they stop? 2?
I don't believe there's any curfew for the music. I know there's curfew for youth, but it would really just be subject to all the typical city licensing and ordinances.
Wonderful. Anything else to add before I turn it over to Councilman Coffin? Sounds
Well,
wonderful.
I'd like to thank everyone for being here, and thank you all for considering our project. Without these funds, I'm not certain we could have done this to the scale that we are, but we're really excited to be part of such a vibrant arts district. Art is something that's really important to us. We have a charity called Art Beyond the Glass that we will be bringing a chapter to in Vegas. In our first 8 events, we raised over $120,000 for various arts organizations benefiting a different charity each year. We started by keeping inner city arts open. The following year, we saved Art Share. The year after that, with the LA Mural Conservancy, we preserved Struggles of the World, a landmark modern mural by actually the first Latino artist to ever be featured in an Olympic art program. In Las Vegas, we seek to work with Beautify Earth to continue to revitalize the district. And a couple months after we open, preferably in the spring, we'll be hosting our first Art Beyond the Glass here. It's an art show that's helmed, managed, and entirely put on by bartenders. When we founded it, the idea was simply to showcase the creativity that goes beyond the cocktails that we make. Danielle and I were recently named Booze Visionaries behind the best new cocktail program in America
Sounds
at Here's
wonderful.
Looking at You in Los Angeles, which also got a Restaurant of the Year, both from Food and Wine. And we're really excited about making the case that there is such creativity in Vegas. We don't need to be just an outpost for visiting chefs. We can do world-class things with true
Well,
sense
we
of
wish you the
originality right
best,
here.
and it sounds absolutely phenomenal. And I'm going to turn it over to Councilman Coffin.
Thank you, ma'am. Before I move for approval, I wanted to say thank you, and for coming to downtown. If you had just reopened the old garage, you would have had a slam dunk, no problem. No upgrades in code, no expensive ADA bathroom. You have done that. So I want to thank you for that. And you've been a part of a great community over there, so be active in the arts district. They support each other, I think. And generally speaking, it's a good place to share info on what's going on. But our office, Ward 3 office, is always open to you, and we'll be sure to see you at your place when it opens. So thank you very much. I'm going to now move for approval of item 5.
Okay, there's a motion to approve agenda item before you, RA 5. Please vote and please post. Motion carries. Congratulations. Best to everything. We look forward to your opening.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you. Now they're less broke. Is that what you said? Okay, agenda item 6, RA 6-2017. Discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Commercial Visual Improvement Program CVIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Mueller Construction, owner, located 2133 Industrial Road, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of the CVIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $25,000, RDA Special Fund, Redevelopment Area 1. Again, Councilman Coffin, Ward 3, and this item is related to Council Item 76, R342017. Mr. Arndt.
Thank you, Mayor. Again, for the record, Bill Arndt, Director, Economic and Urban Development. This also is part of our VIP program. I'd like to thank our business owner, Cesar Mueller, and also J.D. Calhoun, who are with us here. This property is on Industrial Road and is a 7,000 square foot warehouse that is currently boarded up, and the business owner is looking to make significant improvements to the property, including new lighting, a new security system, structural improvements, facade upgrades, new signage, replacement of windows, doors, and gates, painting, as well as restriping of the parking area. They are investing in the exterior $78,000, but combined with the interior, are investing $478,000 into the property and therefore are eligible for a $25,000 VIP match. The business has creating 9 full-time jobs and has 5 part-time jobs, and will be retaining existing jobs of 15 full-time and 10 part-time jobs, as well as employing 5 construction workers to help with the project. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Mr. Calhoun and Mr. Mueller to talk a little bit more about the project.
Good morning, Mayor, council members. My name is J.D. Calhoun. I'm with Mueller Construction.
And I'm Cesar Malaga, I'm the president.
Thank you. Would you like to tell us a little bit about the project?
Mueller Construction is a general contractor. We're engaged in commercial and civil work, and we're located presently at 3140 Polaris Avenue. Some of our clients are local government, city municipalities, industrial institutions, and educational institutions. And some of those fall under the category of City of Las Vegas, North Las Vegas, RTC, UNLV, Nellis Air Force Base, I guess McCarran and others too as well. Oh, and also the city of Boulder City. So we've been pretty busy and had a lot of growth, so things are working out well for us. So.
And on this particular project, now we're seeing the after.
What we did when Mueller purchased this particular building, we found out we was in Councilman Coffin's area. So we applied for we contacted his office actually, spoke to Maria, and she was very helpful. And we looked at some economic development monies. So we applied for that, and that worked out well. So things went well. And I must say, I've been around a long time. I worked with city municipalities and governments and things of that nature. But I never seen a project go this smooth. Everyone was very helpful. Maria, your staff was very helpful. And actually, it surprised me.
No, not at the city of Las Vegas. It always is.
Well, I found that out. I thought we were going to run into some glitches, but really, they are to be commended for the work that they've done, and we really appreciate that. So it worked out well. So thank you.
Thank you. Is there anything you'd like to add, sir?
So in regards to this building, when we purchased this building basically was in a really bad shape. Basically, it didn't have any windows. The building was boarded up on the first floor. There were actually people sleeping inside of the building, and we have to remove some stuff in presence of the police. And there's graffiti in the building, and there's no all the power, all the sewer, water was broken. So basically, we're doing a full tenant improvement on this building, which include in the outside part of removal of the paint that is in the outside and new painting, new stucco with aluminum finish on the side. We're restoring all the aluminum panels, which include about 600 square foot of aluminum art panels in the front of the building. We're changing about 45 windows. We're also remove some stone that was not up to code and actually was dangerous for anyone. And we properly infill everything with blocks, and we're gonna place some stone veneer this time to redo all this, and also do some changes on the exterior stairs for ADA. This also includes to place full lighting, which we're working also with NV Energy. And in the interior of the building, we basically do all the removal of asbestos, and we're doing a full tenant improvement to have a nice building where our company can work.
Sounds wonderful, looks grand. Any questions, comment from council? Councilman.
Thank you, Mayor. I think that we've had a lot of conversations, and so I know that things will go well. I do appreciate the fact that you've invested in downtown, that you moved your business from Polaris to industrial. I think that's what we're seeing here. So it's a good, significant vote of confidence for the downtown. And thanks for the compliments to my staff. The staff of all 6 wards at the mayor's office are just as helpful, and we try to cut through things, usually obstacles that the council has created, but the staff of the city has to enforce. So consequently, we sometimes have to smooth over the rough edges. So again, thank you, and I'm glad the journey so far has been good for you, and you're going to keep us posted and let us know if you have any hiccups. We certainly try to help you with that, other than putting a bag over your head. Okay, if you don't have any further questions, I'm going to move.
Well, we would
You
just
look
like to
pregnant
say,
with pause there.
without these funds, we may not be able to complete the redevelopment part of the project, so we really appreciate that. So, you know, then again, we really appreciate working with staff, and it worked out great. So, that's good.
We hope you bring us more business.
Yeah. We do plan to be a great neighbor in the community, so
Wonderful.
we want to make sure that we fit in and encourage others to move to those areas too as well.
That's what we appreciate, yes? Right.
Your Honor, now I will move for approval of item number RA 6-2017.
Thank you. There's a motion to approve on RA 6-217. Please vote and please post. And the motion carries. And congratulations. We look forward to seeing it complete. What's the cross street on that, Mr. Arndt?
Thank you very much.
The nearest cross street?
Cross
Is
street.
it Sahara?
It's near Sahara in Industrial,
Just north of
Thank
there.
you.
just north.
And I noticed the street needs repaving, re-asphalting, so we do need to tell our Public Works. It's in the rotation. Okay, it is in the rotation, okay. Good picture, though. Congratulations.
Thank you very
so
much.
Okay, we are on to agenda item 7, RA 72017, discussion for possible action regarding a resolution finding the project proposed by the Commercial Visual Improvement Program CVIP agreement between the City of Las Vegas Redevelopment Agency, RDA, and Positive Space, Inc., owner, located 2908 South Highland Drive, to be in compliance with and in furtherance of the goals and objectives of the redevelopment plan, and authorizing the execution of the CVIP agreement by the RDA not to exceed $10,689. RDA's Special Revenue Fund, Redevelopment Area 1, Ward 1, Councilwoman Tarkanian. Note this item is related to council. Agenda item 77, R35-2017.
Thank you. Bill Arndt, Economic and Urban Development. This project also is a VIP project. With me today is Kathy Gillespie, who's president of AB Printing, which is going to be home for this building at 2908 South Highland Drive. It's a 24,000 square foot building, 53 years old. And this is really why we have this VIP program, to help renovate some of our older buildings. The improvements will include exterior painting, xeriscaping, and refurbished and additional signage. The business owner is putting in private investment of $21,377 and therefore is eligible for a 50% match of $10,689. And we're delighted to have this business in our greater downtown area. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Ms. Gillespie.
I believe many of you are familiar with A&B Printing. It is a print shop that has been located in the city of Las Vegas for 30 years. I have been the president of A&B Printing for 17 years, and we continue to be located in Las Vegas. Our landlord purchased the building about 10, 12 years ago. We have been the only tenant in the building since it was purchased, and we recently just renewed our lease on the building for an additional 10 years. So we are committed to staying and remaining in the city of Las Vegas, and I might point out we're one of the few printers that are actually located in the city of Las Vegas and not in Clark County. As Mr. Arndt said, the building's 53 years old. It has the original paint on it. It has the original sign. The landscaping was replaced some 10, 12 years ago. And since our building is located right on Highland and there are buildings in back of it, quite honestly, we're looking to use this building to perhaps entice some of the other landlords along Highland Drive to spruce up their buildings. The buildings across the street are also as part of your VIP program, and they are in the process of redoing their outside facade. So we're trying to bring that sprucing up to our side of the street, quite honestly. Like I say, you know, it's Highland Drive Industrial is probably the oldest part of the city of Las Vegas, other than maybe some of Main Street. And I think after 53 years, it's time. So,
Wonderful.
thank you.
And just for the record, would you say your full name for us,
Oh, I'm
please?
sorry, Kathleen Gillespie.
Thank you. And with you is,
Nicole Tafoya.
and your role in this?
I'm the accountant for A&B Printing. Moral
Wonderful.
support.
No, that's very important. Without you, the dollars don't come in or get accounted.
The money person.
Right, that's always the best.
And Mayor, I'd be remiss if I didn't thank June Johns on my team, who not only handled this, but the other VIP projects this morning, and is doing a wonderful job administering the program.
Wonderful, thank
And,
you.
you know, I'd like to add to that, June has just been a godsend to work with. She's been very communicative. She's laid out just step by step by step of what we needed to do. I've dealt with a lot of city and county agencies, and I have to give this one a real thumbs up.
Thank you. We appreciate it. You know, we work very hard here, and we just have a team that is so communicative, not only with applicants, but with each other to get it done. It's just the best place to do business, and we're grateful for them all. Thank you, Mr. Arndt and team, and Julie. Any comments, questions before I turn it over to Councilwoman? Yes, Councilman
It's, of
Hoffman?
course, Councilwoman Tarkanian's word, but I do want to say good to see you again, Kathy, and thank you. You're one of the most active printers in town. You are one who does printing for political candidates, which is a life all of itself, and you manage to collect your bills, I hope. I mean, is anybody delinquent that we should be able to embarrass by now? It's July. The election's been over now 8 months, not counting the
Nobody I'm going to tell you about, Mr. Coffing.
Okay, well, just tell them that I almost gave their names away, should they not be paid.
Gosh. Okay, Councilwoman, please.
First, I'd like to thank you for your efforts in this. It certainly is an area that needs improvement, and I want you to know that if our office can help in any way in your enticing the others, please let us know, because we'd like to help improve that side of the street also. I move to, and I like what you're doing, move to approve the motion.
Thank you. There's a motion to approve agenda item RA 72017. Please vote and please post. And the motion carries. Thank you. Good luck. We're looking forward to it. You're
Thank
in
you
my
very much.
neighborhood, so I love it. Okay, agenda item 8. This is our second citizen participation. Public comment during this portion of the agenda must be related to matters within the jurisdiction of the redevelopment agency. No subject may be acted upon by redevelopment agency unless that subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. If you wish to be heard, please come to the podium, give your name for the record. The amount of discussion on any single subject, as well as the amount of time any single speaker is allowed, may be limited. Is there anyone who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda? I have a card here from Christian Salmon, but I don't know if it's for this portion or the next. Well, hearing and seeing none, we'll move on to agenda item 9. Oh, was that, are you Christian Salmon? I'll back it up. And please state your name again regardless.
Hi there. Yes, I'm Christian Salmon, but it's not on a particular item that's up for today. Would this be a good time, or should we do that at a later time?
You can do it at the public comment time at the bigger meeting. This is just our redevelopment agency meeting, which will address these same items again at the full council.
Okay, will that be later on today?
Yes, we'll hold this. Is there a particular item, or it's just a general comment?
General comment on a previous decision.
Okay. Why don't you wait for that?
Okay,
And
no
we'll
problem.
take you right up front with the public comment then.
That's fine, thank you.
Thank you. Okay. All right, anyone else? Okay, I'll close public comment. Agency member recognition. Comments made by individual agency members during this portion of the agenda will not be acted upon by the agency unless that subject is on the agenda and scheduled for action. Is there any member of the redevelopment agency who wishes to speak under this portion of the agenda? Any other comments? Hearing none, this redevelopment agency is adjourned, and we will wait for it. We need 5 minutes to switch over, so breathe for 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Thank you. This meeting is adjourned.